sub a Whimsicott? What? YouTube, today we're trying out a brand new team, and this team got top 10 in the last Stadium Ladder season with Inteleon. Yuki wrote him at it once again, this time with Inteleon over the Kingdra. Same other 5 though, with the Kyogre, the Shedinja, Zacian, and the Landis variant. But Inteleon's an interesting addition. I'm not too sure about this change. Might increase the power against Rinia's Sun with the G-Max move. Is really cool against Gastrodon. Snipe Shot to avoid the Storm Drain is really awesome. However, of course, against other Kyogres, against Elekis, could be a rougher matchup than what Kingdra provided for the team. We'll see how it goes though. If you do enjoy the videos, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help me out. And you want to check out the details of the team and the creator down below in the description, and grab the rental code while it's available. But let's get started and play some games. Calyx, Ice Rider, Palkia, Regieleki, Dusclops, Incineroar, Amoonguss. What is my general plan against this kind of thing? I mean, Calyx Ice Rider is always a weird one because Shed Ice Rider is such a strange matchup, because if they get a Hailstorm off, it's really, really awkward. But if I can, I mean, they have a Dusclops, and if they have Shadow Sneak, which they probably do, Shed is not exactly amazing in this specific form here. All right. I want to go because I'm guessing it's probably like a Zacian lead. Yeah, it's probably a Zacian lead with like maybe Indeedee or what I'd expect here. I'd probably expect them to lead a Amoonguss with Palkia. That's what I expect. Can I counter that with anything specifically here? And I just don't know if I do. I do have, I mean, yeah, I don't really have like a big counterplay here. I think it's like Zacian, Indeedee, and then in the back, I don't want to. I'm not sure if I bring Kyogre here. I definitely want Shed, because I think even though it's like not even great in this matchup, I might just be forced to, because of the Eleki and just helping with the Palkia realistically. Because if they get Trick Room up, I'm gonna have to probably use Shed really smartly here in order to dodge the attacks that could be coming out into my team. But we'll find out if this is gonna be the case though. We have quite a few things that could happen. Let's see. It's going to be the lead of Eleki and Palkia immediately. Okay, wait, no, this is really good for me, actually. No, this is really good for me. I do lead with my Indeedee plus my Zacian right here, and Player of Chaos to Palkia. I'm very shocked that they lead this, actually. Okay. Palkia, if it doesn't have Protect, Player of is a huge threat to you. And I mean a huge threat to you. No redirection with Palkia is just an interesting choice overall. We're going to go for a Play Rough and a Follow Me in case the Eleki goes for the Dynamax turn 1, because that could be a thing. Incineroar could swap in for either slot if they have it, or maybe Amoonguss wants to swap in. But yeah, I mean, I want to call that though, because if they swap in Amoonguss and well, I don't think Palkia has Protect. I think I'm just going to go for Follow Me, Play Rough. If I can get rid of the Palkia, it's absolutely huge for my team. But we'll see. They lead the Eleki, and yeah, Eleki is a problem right here, but we do want to try to eliminate the Palkia as quick as possible to try to deny Trick Room, because the only Pokemon that can Trick Room otherwise is going to be the Calyx Ice Rider, and we do have Behemoth Blade with our Zacian for that. We're going to see a Dynamax come out from my opponent. Is this Palkia, and are they going for like, are they going for Electroweb plus Geyser? No, they do Dynamax the Eleki, yeah, as expected. All right. So I should live one attack with my Indeedee, and then afterward it's going to be coming down to like what Eleki really decides to do afterward, but let's find out. We will go for the Play Rough here and the Follow Me. Okay, nice. What are they going for? Max Lightning? All right, are you physical? Physical KOs me. Special does not with the Psychic Seed boost. Yeah, we do survive. Okay, that's off Rising Voltage. That's definitely a life for Eleki. That is a lot of damage right here, but eliminating the Palkia turn 1 is a fantastic play here. Yeah, I didn't want to go for Helping Hand, be greedy, unless I missed a Player of. Are you kidding me, game? Oh, and did I lose my Indeedee? Oh my. Indeedee. The life that I have here. The life I have here. Turn 1, of course. Shedinja in. Ally Switch. Play Rough in. Screw freaking Eleki. Screw this move, Player of. This garbage move. The worst move in the freaking history of this game. Can this be comebackable? Maybe. I really have to get every single ally switch turn though. Let's see if they read it. I wouldn't blame them if they read this because I'm kind of forced to make this play. Okay. All right. Hit. Okay. We got our Palkia. That's one Pokemon that I absolutely did not like to handle. All right. Now we play mind games. Well, actually, there is one positive note. Because they Dynamax the Aleki, they can't Hailstorm to hit my shed. I guess that's one positive note here. Incineroar is going to come in, which is fine. Okay. I want to go for a Endure here, I want to say. Would I ally switch again? No, I always Endure here and protect. Because it covers if they go for a move into my shed. If they have like a Airstream or a Darkness that they could go for. But yeah, this covers that play. Okay. Endure with our shed here. I wonder if Poltergeist can knock out the Aleki though. Max Lightning is going to get fired off into the Zacian, which is fine. It's through the Protect. They take more Life Orb chip. Okay. And the Incineroar are going to go for the Flare Blitz into what was my Zacian. Okay, I could have went for a Poltergeist, but I don't really see the need for it. Okay, really good here. This is a really good spot. If I can knock out the Aleki, I'm in a really fantastic spot. If I don't, it could be a little bit awkward. They could protect Aleki. That'd be a really strong play for them, but... I mean, if I had Kyogre, I could switch in Kyogre, but I don't have it. I'm going to go for a Poltergeist, and I'm going to go for a... I guess a Sacred Sword? Because if they do protect... I mean, I'm going for Poltergeist into Shadow Sneak KO the Aleki. They swap out the Incineroar into Calyrex. Okay. Oh, this could... Actually, is this fine? Let's see. Aleki, do you protect here or do you attack? Because this is... Oh, Electro Web. Okay, to cover. All right, that works out fine. The Electro Web's going to come out. All right, to avoid the ally switch. A lot of damage in his Zacian. How much does Poltergeist do? Because that's a pretty important number right here. Okay. And Sacred Sword into the Calyrex for some chip. All right. And Poltergeist, please hit, please hit, please hit. Okay, it does connect. Life Orb. It's your own Aleki. Shadow Sneak range, hopefully. I don't think that's Shadow Sneak range, but that's probably fine. Okay. They can't hit my Zacian right here. Maybe just Shadow Sneak and Behemoth Blade always. Yeah. Shadow Sneak the Aleki, Behemoth Blade afterwards. We go for the Shadow Sneak into the Aleki slot. Okay, the Electro Web, that's fine. They knock out my Zacian. And the question is, okay, Inteleon will come in clutch here. I guess Kyogre could have also came in clutch, but why not do it with the Inteleon, you know? All right, so goodbye Zacian right here. They don't... Aleki goes down, perfect. Actually, it's really important that the Aleki went down that turn. Trick does come out, perfect. I went for the Shadow Sneak because if I KO'd it would have been like a Behemoth Blade into the Calyrex, which would have put me in an amazing spot because Shadow Sneak would probably just KO the Calyrex afterward. Then I could go for the Max Geyser. But yeah, now we can go out into our Inteleon right here. And yeah, we can... Yeah, we should be fine. We're going to see the Incineroar come in. All right. We have Endure. It shouldn't matter though, right? The Calyrex should not have a move that can target the shed. They Dynamax the Incineroar. They probably have to double up the Inteleon and hope that they are able to seal the game here. So ally switch again. We're going to go for the Hydro Snipe, which is going to be able to hit the Incineroar and hopefully knock out. If it's Sash, that's fine. But hopefully this is enough. Please. That turn one was so awful for me, but hey, maybe we'll actually pull this through. We get the Gigantamax Inteleon right here. And... let's see. I think they have to go for like what, high horsepower Darkest Layer crit here. They also might target a shed, but again, I think this might improve our odds because I think they have to get rid of the Inteleon because if I get a single hit off into the Incineroar, they lose the game, right? So let's see. Okay, they went for Lance to cover for it. Okay, I think that's perfect because I think they need double crit now to win. They don't get a crit with the first one. Nice. Okay, they throw chop. That's fine. Okay. So we get a Hydro Snipe off into the Incineroar, which should be able to pick up the knockout into Incineroar. Yep, it does. Perfect. All right. Inteleon with the Snipe, able to knock out the Incineroar. And Shedinja will win this one. Okay. Oh, man. That turn one freaking crit. Or that turn one miss. Oh. Oh, how this game loves me so. But yeah, we are able to seal the game here. We'll go for Poltergeist plus a Snipe here, and they'll probably forfeit because they can't hit the shed. Yep. and we'll seal the game. You can't really timer stall. I do too much damage to the Calyx. And yeah, even with that terrible situation turn 1 where I thought, okay, got shed being shed, getting ally switches, all that, I was able to get the right targets. Really, they weren't able to break my sash on the shed, and their only Pokemon that they really brought was Incineroar at that point, because unless the Palkia had Flamethrower, which since it had Earth Power, probably not I don't think it has a way to touch shed unless it's the Earth Power Flamethrower Spatial Rend set, which doesn't run Hydro Pump, which is really difficult, I think, for them to actually deal with shed. And yeah, Incineroar was the only Pokemon. I got rid of their numbers pretty quickly, and thankfully able to seal up the game right there. Thunderous, Grimmsnarl, Calyx Shadow Rider, Zygarde, Tapu Fini, and the Celesteela. Definitely an interesting team right here. I'm actually not sure. Okay, this is a really interesting team here. I kind of want to go really unconventional here, actually. Landorus, not really that great here. I kind of want to go Inteleon if possible. The thing is, I don't know what delete Thunderous plus Zacian, I guess. Well, here's the thing. If they lead Thunderous plus Zacian, I could lead Kyogre and click Water Spout, which is pretty strong against their team now that I think about it, yeah. So I think I'm going to lead Kyogre plus Inteleon right here. Yeah, Kyogre plus Inteleon is pretty good. Water Spout just puts on a lot of pressure. I have Indeedee in the back. And I think Shedinja, because I want Shao Seek pressure to deal with the... I want Shao Sneak Pressure to deal with the Calyx in case it's the Focus Sash variant. If they lead Grimmsnarl, I can switch into Indeedee, click Water Spout. I was thinking of like setting up with like Focus Energy. I guess I could do that later in the game though. I want to see how this goes because I think Inteleon could put in some work here. Lead wise, if they don't lead Calyx and if they lead Calyx, it's fine. A Grimmsnarl plus okay, Grimmsnarl plus Zacian is completely okay here. Okay. So I lead Kyogre plus Inteleon. I can go for a Water Spout, swap out here into the Indeedee, make sure that the Grimmsnarl cannot go for like any shenanigans like a Thunder Wave, a Fake Out, any of those. And yeah, even if they try switching Tapu Fini for the Calyx, my Inteleon is slower than the Calyx, so I will always be able to get the switch here. So yeah, we go out into Indeedee, we go for a Water Spout here, just get the chip that we need. We probably don't knock out the Calyx, but we're still in a very fantastic spot right here with that Water Spout. If they go for Light Screen, okay, that's good. That's completely okay. We're gonna bring out our Indeedee. Psychic Terrain will approach the battlefield. If they have Expanding Force though, this is gonna hurt a bit, but we'll see. Don't be Choice Scarf on the Calyx. That's all I need you not to be. Don't be Choice Scarf. I don't think it makes sense on this team with what they have, but we'll find out. Light Screen gonna be fired off. Okay, no tricks, no Thunder Waves, no stuff like that, but it's okay. We are gonna be able to get a Water Spout off into both Pokemon here, and I wonder what the remainings are. Good amount of damage to both Pokemon. Okay, Snarl. All right, that's cool by me. They are playing super passive here, but it works out fine for me. I guess if they have Thunderous and Zygarde in the back, it could get a little bit troublesome. Water Spout should still knock out the Calyx. It looks close. I should be able to. And then I kind of want to bring out my Inteleon immediately because I want to put on pressure against the Thunderous immediately. I don't think the Psychic Seed boost is really going to change anything here. So I'll bring out the Inteleon, and if I can snipe the Inteleon... Well, they protect Calyx, that's fine because they still go down to Water Spout anyway. Okay. They get Reflect up, that's cool. Doesn't really change much. Alright. Snipe Shot has a 50% chance to crit, and a crit in the rain would do a lot of work here, and I mean a lot of work. I think that's probably my play here. Alright, so goodbye Grimmsnarl. I guess one annoying part is I can't knock out the Calyx with Shadow Sneak because I set up the Psychic Terrain, but it's okay. Let's see. Celesteela gonna come in. All right. Don't know what they're trying to aim for, but Celesteela is slower than Inteleon. I am gonna go for a Water Spout. Are they Wide Guard on this team? It could be Wide Guard, I guess. If it's Wide Guard, what's my play here? If it's Wide Guard, it's probably Darkness. I don't know. I mean, this shouldn't be Expanding Force. We saw Snarl already, so I'm not really that worried about it. This is Dynamax, though, is my question. I think I go out into Indeedee here. And I think I go for a Darkness into the Calyx. If this is Dynamax Celesteela, it's a little bit awkward because I could have just went for a Water Spout into a... but I feel like it's Wide Guard on his team. Okay, they switch out the Calyrex into the Tapu Fini. Oh, no Zygarde being brought here. Okay. That's cool by me. I would like to get the focus energy up, but let's find out what the Celesteela's going for, I guess. Misty Seed on the Celesteela. Okay. Should be Dynamax Celesteela then, right? Is this physical with acrobatics or is this special with air slash? I'm so confused, but alright. A Max Darkness will come out into the Tapu Fini. That's... I really wish we could have got the focus energy off, because the focus energy would give us a pretty high chance to get a crit in the Celesteela. With the rain through light screen would be really nice here, but of course the Celesteela Dynamax entirely on my Inteleon. I am fine with Dynamaxing here. Okay, they did Dynamax the Celesteela. Okay. So if they go for an Airstream, they go for an Airstream. Not the biggest deal. If they go for anything else, it's a little bit awkward. Okay. Let us find out what they are going to accomplish. Are they going to go for Airstream? Are they going to go for Overgrow off of Energy Ball or Giga Drain? Are they going to go for Meteor Beam or Rockfall to get rid of the weather? Max Darkness in the Tapu Fini does absolutely nothing, but it is through light screen. Okay. Not the biggest deal in the world. I wish I had Zacian now, but I do have Shed, which is still pretty good. Especially since I can now Shadow Stick, so I don't really have to worry about Shed as much in the endgame. Did it go for the Airstream into the Entity? It doesn't pick up a knockout, and I don't think it would KO afterward, but this can be pretty terrifying under the right conditions for them. Leftovers on the Tapu Fini. I'm not really that worried about Tapu Fini. I'm more scared of the Celesteela here. I think I want to go for a Helping Hand Snipe here if I can. Because I don't know if they KO to protect. If they KO to protect, I'm just worried because I don't know if the Celesteela is going to try to pick up the knockout here. I think I will go for the Snipe though. Let's see if we can get the Snipe here into the Celesteela. All right, here comes the Helping Hand. And let's find out how much damage we do. A Snipe is going to come out into the Celesteela. How much damage is going to do? If we get a crit, that'd be nice. And oh my goodness, we get the crit with the Scope Lens. Okay, that is game, I think. Oh, okay. I guess that's why we run Scope Lens Inteleon. That is why we run Scope Lens Inteleon out here to Oko a Celesteela. Oh, that's actually crazy. Inteleon putting in some work. I don't think the Gmax one definitely doesn't have a higher chance to crit. That'd be insane, but oh. Is there a Gmax move that has a higher chance to crit? I don't think there is. Imagine how busted that would be. I guess you have Togekiss, but that's not really the same. But yeah. Calyx comes in. We go for a Helping Hand Max Darkness right here into their team. And then I guess we could theoretically lose to Tapu Fini, because with Leftovers Tapu Fini, it depends on its set. Maybe Shed can't 1v1 to the Tapu Fini, but yeah, they are going to forfeit right here. Oh, Inteleon. I guess that's why we use Inteleon. Breaks through Screens offense with the chance to crit the the Celesteela. That is crazy, but yeah, we are going to be able to pick up the victory there. Just yeah, the crit sucks for them, of course. They did have light screen, and its Celesteela is a pretty bulky Pokemon. I was going for the power to try and go for a Water Spout sweep afterward, with like Water Spout after like 2 snipes. See how much damage does a Celesteela afterward. It could have been a really difficult endgame, but it ended up. But Scope Lens Sniper Inteleon just said, nope, I am finishing this game right here, right now. And I guess that's one benefit of using Inteleon. If you have that chance, the higher chance of breaking through screen stuff, it was really good there. Lunala, Groudon, Venusaur, Thundurus, Incineroar, Bronzong. This matchup, oh geez, this is difficult. I mean, I could go with like Landorus plus Indy. I feel like that's a pretty big no though. If they lead like a Thundurus lead, I think it would be really tough for me to actually handle. Okay, what do I want to go here? The reason I think it'd be pretty hard to handle is if they go with a Venusaur and Airstream stuff and then they Sleep Powder. It's a big disaster for me, so I don't really like that. What can I do that has a decent mid ground? I probably want to bring Zacian here. Yeah, I want to bring Zacian. I think Zacian plus Inteleon probably makes a lot of sense, because I can actually threaten the Thunders for a good amount of damage. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. And then in the end game, I'm thinking I bring Shed, because Shed helps against the Lunala. If it's Wide Guard especially, that would be helpful here. I think I go with Kyogre and Shed here. NDD doesn't really help out too much. Landers I could argue for. However, if I'm not Dynamax it, I don't really like it too much other than a switch. And ironically, Shed can switch into a lot of things that the Landers can. This doesn't help me protect the other with Intimidate, but let's see how this goes, because this is one heck of a thing that they could go for. I don't know who I'm Dynamaxing though. I don't know if I'm Dynamaxing Inteleon yet, or if, I think I am, but we'll see what they lead here. Gonna be Thunderous? No, Groudon Venusaur. Okay. Are they Sash on this team? I guess it could be Sash on this team, because a safe play for me is to technically go into Kyogre and then I go for a Behemoth Blade and a Venusaur, pick up that knock on the Venusaur. That'd be nice. I could also go out into Kyogre for the Zacian, I suppose, and I could go for the Vine Lash, or I could go for the Snipe Shot into Groudon, which also wouldn't be a bad play here. I think they would probably go Incineroar here if I was them. I would go Incineroar if I was them. Yeah, I'm gonna Behemoth Blade though to Venusaur, and I think I'm gonna go hard into Kyogre here. Well, here's the thing. They're not gonna Weather Ball. They probably target down the Inteleon with the Vine Lash because the Kyogre switch is like really obvious here. What if I go into Shed? I could. It's not a bad mid ground. You know what? I'm calling the Groudon switch, and I'm calling the Venusaur going for a Vine Lash here into the thing. They go for Sleep Power is a little bit weird into the Zacian, but we'll see. Yeah, they do retreat the Groudon here. There should be Incineroar or Lunala. That works too. Okay. Lunala comes out here. Venusaur, Gigantamax. Okay, please show me Vine Lash here into the Inteleon. Please, that would be amazing here for me actually, because Behemoth Blade's going to do a lot to the Venusaur. Then I could go for like a Shadow Sneak into a Behemoth Blade into Lunala. That would do a lot of damage to the Lunala, I would imagine here. We'll see. I could also Behemoth Blade their Venusaur as well. They did go for the Vine Lash. Perfect. Okay, so the Shedinja with the Wonder Guard really going to come into play there. Good thing I didn't switch into Kyogre for either slot here. And yeah, this ends up working out perfectly. I am able to get a Behemoth Blade off into the Venusaur. That's a really, really good Behemoth Blade. It is going to be that Focus Sash on the Venusaur. Oh, it's a critical hit. Okay. Behemoth Blade would have done a lot, especially since the frail Venusaur, but I don't know if it would have picked up the knockout. That is a perfect situation for me, and I mean a perfect situation. Now I can go for a Behemoth Blade into the Lunala, and I can go for a Shadow Sneak into the Venusaur. I could go on a Kyogre if I want to, which is another option I do have. Oh boy, what do I want to do here? I could also go for a Behemoth Blade Poltergeist if I expect the Venusaur to swap here. I think Shadow Sneak is probably very reasonable into the Venusaur, and just a Behemoth Blade into the Lunala is okay. They're going to switch out the Venusaur, which is a strong play for their part. I don't know if this is hard Groudon or hard Incineroar. I still have Dynamax available, which is really nice too. Incineroar? Yeah, okay. I think that does make a lot of sense to me. Okay. So Kyogre the following turn, or do I want to just stay in with Zacian and just attack? Because they're definitely not Flare Blitzing that slot. Shadow Sneak going to come out into the Incineroar, just get a bit of chip. That's cool. Okay. I feel like I don't need Zacian at all. I have water types in the back that are just really good in the end game. So I do get a Behemoth Blade off into the Lunala. Nice damage. Okay. Kirkham does come out. I wonder if this is double up in the Shed or not. This, I don't really care too much about my Zacian here. I think I'm just going to go for a Behemoth Blade here into the Lunala and just endure here, because I get to preserve my Focus Sash as long as no Flare Blitz burn here into the Shed. And then Behemoth Blade in the Lunala puts in range of Shadow Sneak, which I'm very, very happy about if I can accomplish that. I guess maybe I should also get some damage into the Incineroar, but I like the idea of putting the Lunala in range of Shadow Sneak if they don't protect here. Let's see. Endure from the Shedinja. Let's see, because I feel like Kyogre could be a really obvious switch. They do go for the Protect with Lunala. Good play on their part. Okay. We're going to see a Flare Blitz come out. I don't care who you target realistically. It's going to be targeting down the Zacian. Okay, that's fine. Zacian goes down. I get a free switch to Kyogre at this point. I think I get to go for Poltergeist. I think I should be slower than the Lunala. Lunalas tend to have some speed with especially. So I think Kyogre Dynamax is the way to go here. Yeah. I could also switch out the Shedinja here, which also makes sense to me. I don't think I have to make that play though. I don't think so. I think I could just Poltergeist here and Max Geyser. I'm going to Poltergeist and Max Geyser. I could Ally Switch too, but I really don't see the point of Ally Switching here. If the Lunala is faster than my Sheds, sure. I don't think it's... Is it that big of a deal? Because I do think that Kyogre can just win on its own versus my opponent's entire team, but maybe I'm wrong. I guess technically I am faster than the Venusaur, and if the Venusaur gets to sleep Maybe if I don't risk the min speed Lunala, but I just don't feel like this is min speed on this team. I feel like this team shouldn't commit to hard trick room here. Let's see if I'm wrong. We're gonna see a parting shot. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so whatever's coming, it's either the Groudon, which is taking a max geyser, which is still a lot of damage in the Groudon regardless, and we get to keep the rain up, or if this is Venusaur sack here, it's still a really strong position for me, especially if I KO the Lunala right now, which is ideal here. They do go into Groudon, okay. And then Inteleon should be able to clean up as long as I keep the Weather alive. All right. Let's see. Gonna be Poltergeist. Does connect, and it should KO even at -1 because we broke the Shadow Shield earlier. Yeah. Goodbye, Lunala. Yep. Okay, perfect. Goodbye, Lunala. And Inteleon is looking really good in our end game. We are able to go for the Max Geyser into the Groudon right here. That does a lot less than I was hoping for. That's a lot less than I was hoping for. Okay. That is cool though. I don't think that's that big of a deal. Was the Incineroar Snarl on this team? No, it's Darkest Lariat, right? I think it was Darkest Lariat on this team. Yeah, it should be. Incineroar's going to come in. Okay. The Groudon took it really well. That should be a Solvus on the Groudon. It looks like the team was changed. I think it has to be. It took it way. I think it took the attack way too well here. I could see the Groudon switching out into Venusaur and a parting shot once again. I could see. How many times are Trick Room left? 2. Okay. I mean, my safest play is technically just a Max Geyser here, the Instant slot, and just Endure, right? Yeah. Because if I Endure, they can't pick up a knockout in the shed. They switch out the Groudon into the Venusaur. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a parting shot into Kyogre once again, but it's fine because I still threatened to Shadow Sneak into the Venusaur as well as Max Geyser the following turn, so I don't see what they're really getting accomplished right here. They do have to play defensively here, but yeah, like even the defensive plays, they're not really working out too well, I think, for them. Let's see. Gonna be Groudon coming in. I reset the Weather once again, so I think I could just get a Shadow Sneak into a Max Geyser into the Venusaur slot the following turn. I get a guaranteed KO now onto that slot because I'm pretty sure that Incineroar, even though I'm -2, I'll still KO anyway. And if the Venusaur doesn't switch out, I think I always just get a knockout, a double knockout here. So yeah, here's a Max Geyser into the Groudon. Does do it quite a bit right here, but yeah, I do expect to win right here with a Shadow Sneak into Max Geyser play into the Venusaur slot. Yeah, so we go for a Max Geyser, we go for a Shadow Sneak into that slot. If they protect, the Max Geyser goes to protect. If they switch to Instant, I get the KO onto their Instant. If they switch out Groudon to Instant, Venusaur goes down and the attack gets redirected. Yeah, they're gonna switch out the Venusaur into the Instant, but they can't reset the Sun, which is like one of the most important parts right here. So Incineroar coming out, but they don't have the Weather change anymore, so I think I just win anyway because Kyogre is still going to be really hard for them to break through. Shadow Sneak is going to come out into the Incineroar slot. What are you going for with the Groudon? Are you going to break the shed right here? Fire Punch. Okay, they're hoping for the burn. Even if they get the burn, Inteleon just comes in and is like pretty safe here. I actually don't mind if you burn me here. No burn. Okay, Max guys are going to come out into the Instant. Does pick up the knockout right here, and I'm pretty sure the game is sealed right here. Yeah, because Venusaur comes in, Kyogre's Dynamax is over, but Water Spout in the rain is just doing so much damage at this point. I outspeed the Venusaur here, and yeah, they just really can't do anything. I even have the Inteleon on the back, which is faster than their entire team and can push through. So I think the big turn was getting the turn 1 right, which was the Vine Lash, because the Vine Lash really just like threatened so much right here. But yeah, we go for a Water Spout, we go for a Shadow Sneak, I guess, into the Groudon in case, because we don't have to target the Venusaur anymore, unless, yeah, because if we just Water Spout KO the Venusaur, then the Groudon soloed. I think as long as we click Water Spout, we can't possibly lose this game. Shadow Sneak going to come out into the Groudon. Water Spout will come out into both Pokemon, and that is the power of the shed. It is quite insane right here. Wonder Guard against the Sun team, but yeah, even with Vine Lash, I brought it. I switched into one Vine Lash. I pressured the Venusaur, was able to call all the Groudon specifically. And yeah, just ended up snowballing from there. And they got Trick Room up, but the shed was actually faster than Lunala under Trick Room. And they weren't breaking the Focus Sash on my shed right there, which meant that my water type Pokemon could just do a lot of damage, especially with the Venusaur always threatened. And that really shows the weakness where I was able to get like really strong water attacks with Max Geyser, always be able to reset their weather right there, and yeah, always just have to pressure with Kyogre. Zacian, Rillaboom, Whimsicott, Incineroar, Porygon 2, and a Kyogre. This matchup, Shedinja's definitely coming in this matchup. I do really like it. It hits both restricteds unless there's a crunch on the Zacian. I do gotta watch out though for the Kyogre and Hailstorm as a situation, but I do actually really like the, I mean, I do like this as an option, but the thing is, there's a few things that I also don't like. I mean, the Rillaboom's a big problem here. For sure. I gotta make sure I have pressure against the Rillaboom. So I want Zacian lead here. Zacian Inteleon doesn't seem too bad to me offensively. It looks like I could put on a lot of pressure against quite a bit of what they can lead here. Snipe Shot would do a good amount here. Lander's not really that great here. Kyogre can put in some work. It just, I don't know. They might lead Whimsicott here, for instance, which could be a thing here. I'm gonna lead with Inteleon plus Zacian, I think. And then Shedinja plus, do I want to lead this actually? Maybe I'd lead Kyogre actually. Oh, I think it's Kyogre, yeah. I think it's Kyogre with Inteleon and the Shedinja in the back. Let's see how this goes. I kind of want to lead the Shedinja, but I think it's better to have Shedinja in the back in this case, because I want to see A, what are they going to decide to actually go for move-wise? And B, I really need to preserve it in case, I mean, I just want to figure out. Let's see what they lead here, because I think it's Whimsicott plus Kyogre or something like that. Yeah, Whimsicott Kyogre does lead. Okay. All right, I should be able to get a Thunder off into their Kyogre and protect. Or actually, does protect benefit me here? It could. I could also just go for the, I want to go for that. I think, yeah, protect is fine. Protect and Thunder is fine here. Okay. I'm trying to think about like what my options are. I think they have Zacian in the back, which means they should only have one Pokemon that actually deals with the Shed. I'm Thundering their Kyogre to weaken it and then hopefully Behemoth Blade range afterward. I guess the Kyogre could Dynamax though. And the question is, what does Kyogre go for afterward? Oh boy, why did I say that out loud? They did Dynamax the Kyogre. It makes sense on this team though, because it's Incineroar, Rillaboom, and Zacian. Yeah, like Kyogre Dynamax makes a lot of sense here. So Kyogre Dynamax does come out. If it's Life Orb, I'm in a lot of trouble. If it's not Life Orb, I should be able to live with my Kyogre and dish out a heavy amount of hits here. Let's see. Gonna be a Protect from Zacian. Unless they go for a Max Geyser into the Zacian slot, but I imagine this is always Lightning into Kyogre if you're gonna commit to Dynamax into Kyogre instead. A Water Spout would put on a lot of pressure here. Let's see. Gonna be a, yep, it's the Lightning. If we survive, this should be pretty good, but if we don't, we're in a lot of trouble. Okay, that's a really good survival. 1 HP, we'll gladly take it right here. Okay, that's a pretty big survival. We will get a Thunder off into their Kyogre as well, which with the electric terrain, it was Life Orb. Wait, that's a roll? Huh. Thunder, good amount. Para? Oh, Para, okay. Oh, geez. Now we get to play some fun stuff. Our Kyogre is basically gone at this point. We're probably going down to an attack from the Whimsicott, and they're probably just going to fire off a Geyser into my Zacian slot. So we will go out into Shed here, and then this game coming up, these are gonna be some question marks here. We're gonna see a Moonblast fire off into Kyogre, which makes sense, and then whatever they go for into the Shedinja is basically non-existent. Okay, I wonder if they read Ally Switch, because if they read Ally Switch, I'm in a really good spot. If they, I really, okay, we're going Zacian here, and I'm going to pray that they expect Ally Switch, because Ally Switch is a really good position here. Or they're gonna read Protect. I feel like Protect gets me no momentum though. I get Poltergeist, but I don't one-shot the Kyogre, and I don't put in a Shadow Seek range, I'm pretty sure. I think that they might call the Ally Switch here. Indoor doesn't do anything here though, I guess. I guess we Poltergeist to win, and we're gonna go for Behemoth Blade into their Kyogre. If that's what I'm reading here. Let's see. Do they predict Ally Switch? I'm hoping you do. They could Hailstorm here, which would be terrible. If they go for like, no matter what, it depends heavily on what they decide to go for here. It really does. Okay, sub a Whimsicott? What? Oh, they got the Geyser. They didn't expect Ally Switch. I was hoping they would expect Ally Switch there. Okay, Zacian goes down. Okay, this is pretty bad. It's doable, but it's really bad. Okay. Poltergeist into Oh, the whims dodged. Okay. Inteleon in. It's still doable because I still have a Gigantamax that I can go for. The only problem is it's going to be a lot of mind games of Inteleon. I'll definitely tell you that much. Okay. Step 1. Poltergeist max guard here. I need to get a max guard off. Then the following turns. Gonna be questionable because I will probably have to ally switch, or I played a mind game with ally switch. It really just depends here, but yeah, we do go for the Poltergeist into Kyra because Kyra can threaten my knockout onto Inteleon with the Tailwind Thunder coming out. Substitute Whimsicott though, like what the heck? what is this? Substitute, like out of anything, substitute Whimsicott. All right, VMAX Inteleon here. All right, let's see. Then ally switch is probably going to come into play afterward. We will max guard our Inteleon. This should be Thunder always and Tailwind. Tailwind is going to come out from the Whimsicott. Yep. Oh, what? Switcheroo. Okay, so I don't have a... All right. So they have a Sash, which doesn't matter. I need to hit the Poltergeist, though. That's one thing. Poltergeist. Okay. Wait, I could have just attacked the Whims there. If I airstream, that would have been pretty good. Okay. You KO to Kyra there, which is nice. All right, so Kyra does go down. Now my Inteleon is somewhat in a safer spot. I guess I could have ally switched too, but the thing is that they... I guess I could have actually ally switched that turn. There wasn't downside to. Porygon coming out. Oh. All right. Indoor snipe. Because we kind of have to try to snipe here. The Porygon. If it's foul play, it's foul play. If it eerie impulses, I hope for crits. That's basically how this is going to go. So indoor here. I could have ally switch too, but let's find out what they have here on the Porygon. Also, like if I take no damage on the Inteleon, could be important for a Rillaboom if it came in. Snipe there. The Porygon, really nice damage. Okay. Moonblast into Inteleon. Okay. Bad special attack drop. Bad special attack drop. They did foul play my shed. Okay. Eject button's not going to work here. Okay, hold on. Rain stops. Oh, this is not good. If they have Rillaboom in the back, my best play here, Poltergeist, and I think I have to snipe because I could have airstreamed if the Whimsicott didn't get a special attack drop, but I have to go for the double up. I double up the Porygon because they might switch out here. Ally switch. Oh no. All right, here's a snipe into the Whimsicott. Whimsicott sub is broken. Okay. Oh, ally switch foul play was not what I wanted. Moonblast coming out again. Okay, Poltergeist. So good by Whimsicott. If it sticks around, it's actually probably better for me, but let's see. Oh, it actually does stick around. Okay. Can we win this? Maybe. I just Shadow Sneak into Poltergeist here, I'm pretty sure. Or not no, Shadow Sneak the Whims into Snipe Shot. The Whims doesn't have Protect. Unless they hard switch to Whims, but let's see. Okay, nice. Nice. I am able to get the Shadow Sneak in the right slot because if they made this, I get the Snipe Shot redirected into Porygon. Hopefully it KOs. Oh, with the special attack drop, that's going to be close. Come on, Inteleon. Come on, higher crit chance too. Okay, let's go. Nice crit. Nice crit. Nice crit. Oh, that's such a necessary crit right here. Okay, who's the back? Who's the back? If it's Zacian, I win. If it's Rillaboom, depends on the Rillaboom moveset. Incineroar. I think we win. Wait, no. Okay. Would you fake out here? I think fake out's a throw. I think fake out's a throw. You know what? Ally switch and door focus energy. Because fake out technically doesn't do anything other than put me in range of Torrent. And I think you don't want to have the Torrent activated. I'm going to ally switch focus energy. Yeah, I didn't think you were faking out there. Please into the please throw chop the Shedinja, or what was the Inteleon right here? Focus energy. We're getting pumped. Lariat into, please tell me this is Shed. Please tell me this is Shed. Yes, this is Shed. Okay. Shed is down, but our Inteleon is set up. Focus energy, snipe shot, high crit chance, scope lens, sniper. Wait, does this have a high crit chance? Maybe I'm capping, maybe it wasn't, but all right. Snipe shot into the Incineroar. Please pick up the knockout. Inteleon, finish this off. Oh, it was focus sash. No way. Oh, I should have snipe shot twice. I wasn't sure how much damage I would have done with the Moonblast special attack drop. That was a good one though, but man, the what item they could have on the Incineroar? Focus sash. Literally, I don't think Basho Berry would have saved him. It had to be that. It had to be that. I set it up so well, but not enough. There were probably some turns I could have probably played a little bit more aggressive towards in the beginning, but oh, maybe if I like got more damage into the Whimsicott earlier, maybe if I ally switched. I think there was probably a turn I could have ally switched earlier for the Inteleon to avoid the Moonblast special attack drop, and that could have actually been pretty big right there. And taking the foul play, but foul play damage I don't think was as important as like the Moonblast special attack drop and the Moonblast. And that is the show. Inteleon, crazy right there. And yeah, I brought it to a lot of games and was able to do some work. There were some probably tougher experiences that I had with the team though when I used it. I think that again, Kyogre and Eliki are a lot harder with this team, especially if they are paired up together. So that's one advantage that Kingdra did provide, because the slower airstream isn't really appreciated. But the Inteleon also serves some other roles, which was just really nice here. The just having a really powerful Max Geyser right here was still very nice. The sniper scope lens actually came into play against Screen's offense, which was pretty sick. But yeah, if you did enjoy today's episode though, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help me out. If you want to check out the details of the team and the creator, down below in the description, grab the rental code while it's available, and make sure you check out the rest of my Series 12 content where there's a lot of cool teams and a lot of fun Pokemon. But that's going to be it for me. Have a great day, people, and until we bow again, I'll catch y'all later.